Odpalam się i leci. Okej. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. Yo, Carlos. Not sure if someone else already like appeared on the chat. Sorry, just turned on the chat. But hi, welcome you all. Yo. Hi, Kiki. Yo, Charlie. Yo, Janky. Yo, Cold King. Yo, Sane. Huh. Let me see. Okay. Yo, Melly. Yo to 7. Yo, Avim. Yo. Yo, Toronto. Hi. Yo, Ice. Yo, Balding. Yo, Maisie. Yo, Manus. Bird up.
Hollow Knight. You playing Hollow Knight?
Ah, no. It's just... They don't see it. It was just recommendation on Steam. But we're gonna play a little bit of Malenia.
Ah, so you decided to do this.
What? Do
Chat,
what?
still.
No, I'm not hitting. No hitting her. Just gonna start like with things.
Okay, but that's not what I wanted to say.
What you wanted to say?
Still keeps having those little quality time with Malenia very often recently.
Ah, you are jealous.
Of a redhead lady, never.
Okay.
I wanna be her.
1v1 still, can you please just fast 1v1 me? No, my dude, I cannot.
Why?
I am not going to like 1v1 the guy just in like just a little bit ahead of the Nightreign. We are PvEers from now on, I'm not dueling.
Hi, Malenia. You are disrespecting my queen.
Your queen traded with me and that I really dislike it. Hey. Roll catch. Wow. That was very unfortunate. I had 0 stamina, so I couldn't like dodge the entire thing. She doesn't have hyper armor here, so you can like R2. That's a strafe. Music off. Ah, I fucked up the strafe. Ah. Every time a sub is gifted, time moves and we get closer to release. True! Where Nightreign music? Good point. We should actually be playing Nightreign music. Alright. So. Oh. I should have blocked the first attack. I must stop. I was in very bad spot. That's actually was opener. I messed up that one. Aha. Bullshit. No, she trolled me. Bullshit. It's actually insane how slowly you killing her with something like Shamshir in comparison, for example, like a Great Katana for me seems like the most insane weapon to fight Malenia with.
Duduba!
Lule.
9 minutes? Yeah, we wish. We were waiting an hour more.
Yep. Kurwa, Emat, you fucking annoying bitch. I can jump onto 1v1 and fuck you over, so you would shut your fucking mouth. But frankly, what platform are you even on? You are so annoying. I told you already, I am not 1v1ing today. Jesus Christ. How hard it is to actually understand? I told you once, not doing that today, and you are continuously spamming the same shit over and over. Stop! I told you, I am today focusing on Nightreign. You got an answer. Please stop asking this fucking question over and over, dude. Holy fuck. Right fucking now. Spain makes me success, it's gonna make you banned. That's everything that's going to make it for you.
Don't be scared, Kai.
Whoop. Oh. I think we're gonna swap to this. Oh wait, this is a crouch tally. Overall, what I noticed about Malenia is that you can technically just run up to her for practically free, and attack her with the running attacks, just like that. And that's why, overall, dude, a Great Katana is such a good weapon in the PvE. It's amazing. The jump attacks everything. It's so good.
Onion!
Onion?
Onion!
That's onion, right?
Yeah.
Actually forgot about. Oh, I had no stamina. Uh-oh. Not good.
Her sword is longer than your sword.
That's actually cheating if you think about it. Oh! I didn't even see! Oh, I had the physic?
Hello, JG. It's an hour more.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop.
Doesn't it come out earlier on PC though? No.
The other way around.
Yeah, PS has it earlier.
I mean, depends per region. Like, if you are from America, it comes out on PC earlier. But overall, like, you can change your region on PlayStation and play 12 hours ahead.
Well, that was anticlimactic, that ending.
Lule.
Just ranged attack. Nah. Should have fisted her.
Okay.
Oh, can I pick your weapon now?
Sure.
But you don't have many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so please kill her with a twin blade.
Never played a game with the twin blades, so let's see how it's going to turn out.
You don't have the Godskin one.
But, Godskin, twin blade.
Twin blade.
No,
yes.
no, it's button string build, yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good in PvP. In PvE, I assume, yeah. Oh.
Get a no-hit still? Pretty girls are watching. Yeah, what about them? Vivar, it's an hour more. I think we should pin the message saying that it's still fucking hour until the release. Still just started streaming earlier.
Oh. That follow-up always like hits when you're straighter to the right side. I'm not sure how to like make it so. Like using neutral is not very good here.
What's the least edgy game still likes? Let me guess. Don't answer yet. I'll try to guess, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say Kingdom Come Deliverance.
The least what? Edgy?
The least edgy.
Edgy. Can I get the definition of what's edgy?
Well, I interpreted it as one that has a lot of skill expression and tryhardism involved. Oh no, wait! It would be Cat Quest 3!
I disagree. Like, there was like plenty of skillful moments required in that game.
You had one Omega powerful build that you went through.
Yeah, well, that's actually true. Genshin not too edgy? Nah, skill expression in Genshin like can be like a... Oh, I must stop timings. Can be like giga important.
Somebody compared Malenia to Mael. I don't know. Mael is a...
What a smile.
From Clair Obscur, the redhead one. Mael is good at one-shotting. Malenia is good at everything.
Not a fan of Twin Blade, frankly. So far. What? How that hit me? What the fuck? Like, do we have any sort of the PvE specialists that could eventually tell me, like, if, like, I am using Twin Blade wrongly in the PvE or something like that? Because, yeah, it doesn't feel like very nice, like, at all. Oh. Well, I fucked myself over here, not gonna lie. Double heal?
May I have a request?
Mm-hmm.
After you beat her here, could you please fight Godfrey? Because
I think I'm not sure if he's alive. Why Godfrey?
because I like this boss.
Okay. What? I think like I was like on the negative stamina here.
I think I'm gonna go sleep.
You want me to wake you up?
No.
Like at 2 AM or something?
No.
It's this one, yeah?
Melly, fuck you, Melly. Good for you, Melly. Fuck.
What happened?
He already has access.
Uh-huh.
I will die. Like, what am I supposed to do for the next hour?
Lole.
Still marry me? I'm sorry he's taken by G9.
Oh, he's doing that? That's like a blind spot, so. Have you seen like his blade went through. What? T-Rex hands! Okay. Oh.
Now, this is your enemy now. Like, you perfected Malenia. Let's move on.
Well, not perfected, but I messed up because like my idea here was to dodge with the 20 iframes dodge, the one that like, you know, the initial one, because you can actually connect it into another one to have basically 37, no, 33 amount of the iframes. But I fucked up big time. Oh well. It'll be like that.
Oh, people on Discord asked about playing with other people from the community because they don't have friends to play with. And I told them that we agreed on a community password, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna do a...
Lilbro, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, mods, I don't know, like maybe JG or someone else. Can you like make the announcement, like for like the community password on Discord? Just the password gonna be Lilbro lowercase for everyone on the platforms. Okay, you always have to jump this one, isn't it? Here you go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh wait, his blade is also a hitbox. God fucking damn it. Oh, there was a sound of guard breaking. Oh, that's still reach. That's what? But I was in iframes. Bitch! You disgusting asshole.
How did you call me?
You? Are you like a huge buffed man that like loves to throw others around?
Don't expose me!
Lole. Okay, I guess we got the answer. I should have like hit him. What? Ah, I think like his hands have hitbox too. I just do not take that into account. Aha.
Yay!
But he had early hitbox. It doesn't count.
Claw is a 12-foot tall gigachad that tosses steel around the bedroom like ragdoll.
Well.
Do you live in our walls? Did you set up a camera somewhere here? Akonko, I don't know if I read that correctly, but still will play Nightreign on PC. Akonko.
Negative stamina moment. Malenia better.
Who is gonna be the third on Steel and G's team? Yeah.
Clevey.
Clevey.
That's like it's G's basically told me that like he already scheduled with Clevey. I'm gonna play with G for probably like an hour to something like that. Probably more like 2 hours because 1 hour would be like literally only one match. So, but then I'm probably going to well play with Waifu, and if Claw would want to join us, then like yeah. Probably with Claw.
Claw can trade with a chatter.
Dude, I fucking hate it. Like, his head is also like a hitbox, it seems. I feel... I hate this boss!
Yeah, this is what calisthenics does to a person. You
I
just
guess.
use your whole body.
Like, he has the hitbox on the head too when he's doing the AoE. Like... Annoying boss.
He's a great boss.
I'm Malenia better. Way more fun. Rob, yeah.
You just like naked women. You can't say no.
Well, I wanted to make a joke about crippled women, but maybe that would be too far.
Yeah, it would.
About women with AIDS. Maybe it would be too
okay,
far.
Whatever, just scratch that.
Negative stamina, dude. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so annoying. It's like, you just have to play more defensively. You cannot like really dance with him. You just have
You
to...
can't dance with him.
Like, he has... I would say like... His axe literally goes through you, like, in certain... like, it's a knowledge check, oh, let's call it that way.
We can watch Stamnat's fight with him tomorrow or something, you'll see. If you like strafing, this boss is perfect for it.
Okay. Let's see. No nic się z tym nie zrobię teraz. Kinda, I don't see like much space to give him like the charge attack, unfortunately. Maybe now, but I messed up. Okay. Was that like a charge attack, by the way? Oh my god, like, I fucking hate it. Like, it's so annoying. Like, you basically, like, I know, maybe I'm supposed to start running on his backs, because yeah, his head has the hitbox too, basically. I'm like, he's giga dead.
I know, still. Możesz teraz troszkę przysunąć?
Ale co chcesz? Jak chcesz, żebym to przesunąć? No ale ja nie będę wtedy widzieć dobrze, kochanie. Teraz jest?
Przez to, że to jest pod kątem, to mi po prostu jest...
Ale to nie...
jest okay.
Dobrze. A wiesz co, może przesunę tu czat na górę? Będzie wtedy za mały?
O, będzie za mały.
Ale to już mogę jeszcze przesunąć, tak?
To jest okej, tak, to już jest okej.
Okay. Alright. This man is not beating Nightreign solo? You fucking wish. I'm gonna absolutely dominate Nightreign solo. Nightreign solo gonna be much easier. Like... Lol. I didn't even know like I can do it. Oh, I missed the charge attack. Charge attack? Missed? Ah no, I actually hit him. That's supposed to finish, yeah. The first phase. Oh, that's actually longer AoE. And whoop. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't the most worth trade I ever did in my life, isn't it? That kick. I should have just attacked him earlier. Okay, that's a regular dodge. You don't have to jump over. Bomba punish, bomba punish. I'm actually curious. What if we would try to use Great Bow only against him?
Can you use something else other than Starfish?
But Starfish are fun.
They are cheesy.
What? What the fuck? What happened here? Oh. I was not gonna have hitbox. Okay, you can actually strafe to this side. Gonna do the jump now? No, he's not always doing the jump. Oh my god. I was looking at the hand and he hit with the leg. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that one actually... Okay, I have to do it later. Like, fun boss, but also feels kind of weird to fight against, frankly. It's gonna be like a jump, but he's out of reach. Like, rather simple, yeah? Ivory Sickle when? Oh! Oh? The game just crashed. Kick W. Alright. So, since we actually the game crashed, I guess we can actually watch. Oh, Rusty uploaded a video.
That comes to mind when I think about Nightreign is... What the hell? It's the kind of game with such a ridiculous sandboxy sort of concept that you almost expect it to ship complete.
No, okay, wait. Like it's like we want kind of probably Yoi is going to be like better choice, isn't it? Executioner, Executor.
So for
That
statuses
is
like bleed.
that one I haven't seen.
Executor is probably the coolest.
Like problem with with Rusty is that like there's gonna be like presentation over the material, yeah, like presentation gonna be more important than actual like a content itself, yeah.
Forms in solo and in multiplayer. I'm going to start off first with his scalings. This man basically has no flaws, decent health and stamina, and an S scaling in both dexterity and arcane. His FP is pretty low.
Okay, do we have even a singular content creator that actually tested these gains that you are getting per level up? Like what the fuck does B, D or S actually mean? Like literally? Like when you have like a B in stamina, how many like stamina points you are actually gaining per level up?
But for most builds with the Executor, you won't even need it.
Executor animations don't blend well. They don't have to. It's PvE game.
Due to there being no catalyst that scales best of arcane, yes, even
Likely gibberish like in item scaling. Problem with the item scaling is that like item scaling is it's actually a bracket, it's a range. So like you have like a certain damage multipliers, yeah, depending on the particular scaling. And essentially like S tier doesn't equal another S tier. So like a S tier like can mean like a 2-0 to the damage addition, like basically 2-0 multiplier. Or it can mean 2.15, yeah? Or 2.50 even, yeah?
the Dragon
You got the
Union
point.
Seal and because obviously he pairs very well with status effects. Now status effects work slightly differently in this game compared to Elden Ring. They still all do percentage damage, but in Elden Ring only a handful of status effects actually scale up a stat. Effects like Scarlet Rot and Frost don't scale up anything, but in this game they do. They scale up
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Arcane. So if you find a Dark Moon Greatsword or a Scorpion Stinger, you'll be able to proc the status effect faster with the Executor than with anyone else.
I think Executor has a chance to be like literally the best solo character in the game just because of the stats distribution, frankly.
But it's not that big of a difference, and yes, you don't need the weapon to have an arcane scaling to benefit off getting more status buildup like you have to in Elden Ring. However, the real big differences that arcane scaling gives you is when you find a bleed or poison infused weapon. Being that the weapon you start off with doesn't actually get an arcane scaling, even though you're benefiting off more status buildup, you're actually not benefiting off any more damage. But if you find a poison or blood infused weapon, or find a relic that lets your starting weapon become infused with those two, then it's not only going to give you more status buildup, but also more damage. So if you do notice any points of interest on the map that have poison or bleed icons, I would actually attack those first in hopes that you do find a poison or bleed infused weapon, specifically a dexterity based one. Now one thing you may have noticed is that the katana moveset is different for the
We're gonna
Executor
ignore the...
compared to the... Okay, now that talk combos, that is the exact same.
We're gonna
as the
ignore like the talk about the string of the attacks,
boys
frankly.
are, which honestly I
Let's
don't
go further.
really like for the katanas. I would just much rather have these one-handed or two-handed. Okay, now to talk about the abilities, starting off with the passive effect Tenacity. This passive gives you a damage boost when you recover from a status effect. So for statuses like Bleed or Madness, it's instant, but for Frost and Poison, you do have to wait out the status effect, and then you will end up gaining the damage buff, which is 20% for 20 seconds, which is identical to the Exaltation Talisman in Elden Ring, but the obvious difference is that you're
No? Wait, I don't think so, no? Or maybe, wait, Exaltation has 20%? So Mask has like a 12%? Oh. It's worse in PvP? Aha, okay, I see.
only benefit when you get hit with a status effect yourself and not the enemy. But this passive effect can actually stack. Every time you recover from a status, it just adds another 20% damage buff. However, every buff has its own timer, so it's not like you can keep resetting it over and over and constantly stack up the buffs. Now, obviously, this sounds very niche and mid, and that's because it is. Not many enemies have status effects at all. You'll literally have entire runs where you don't get procced by a status effect a single time.
Yeah, like this, honestly, I kind of wonder if you're going to have relics that's going to alternate, like the way how this passive can be used, because from my perspective, like this passive is going to be very fucking bad, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't see how it could be, like, actually decent, unironically.
However, there are going to be ways to where you can proc status effects on...
I mean, like, I can see it all, yeah? Like, if you could, like, If you would, for example, have the poison perfume, then it's kind of different story, yeah?
On yourself. You can...
But like, you don't have DLC weapons, unfortunately, in the game.
Throw like a fetid pot on the ground to proc poison. There is a relic in this game that lets you build up madness to yourself after using a certain gesture, and it does give you a bunch of FP regen. So maybe this could pair very nicely with like a skill spamming build with like the Moonveil Katana or Rivers of Blood. Now, is it worth like draining a bit of your health in like 5 whole seconds using a gesture just to be able to gain this buff? Probably not. But the obvious pairing with this passive effect would have to be Seppuku. Now, Nightreign is now on the current patch of Elden Ring for weapons and skills, so it's not going to be the broken Seppuku it once was, but with a high arcane build, it definitely can put in
Wait.
Either broke. Now, Nightreign is now on the current patch of Elden Ring for weapons.
What? What? No shot.
Effect would have to be Seppuku. Now, Nightreign is now on the current patch of Elden Ring for weapons and skills, so it's not going to be the broken Seppuku it once was.
But like, wait. We have seen the R2s. of particular weapons, like release R2s, and they actually seemed slower. Like we have seen, for example, like let's say Starfist, and then that one feels like, looks normal, yeah? But the R2s seem slower. I have expected like patch 1.10 being like baseline for the balance. But now I have no idea, frankly.
But with a high arcane build, it definitely can put in work. You get a nice flat damage buff, which you benefit a lot more in this game due to this damage numbers being lower in general. It does give you more bleed, and it inherently makes your weapon blood infused. Now the obvious problem is that the game is randomized, and the chances of you actually finding seppuku is basically next to 0. However, there are relics that you can get that let you change your starting weapon skill.
The seppuku self-damage looks current punch. Yeah, but like, you know, it was like that for a like very long time, since patch like 1.04 or something like that. So like it's been like more than 2 years of seppuku being nerfed to the point that like to work exactly the same way like it works nowadays, yeah? So if the baseline for the balance would be patch 1.10, seppuku would be working exactly in the same way. Like, what's the biggest gameplay change that we are seeing in the current balance patch is the speed up of the R2 attacks, of the heavy attacks.
And have one spawn in with seppuku. And a blood-infused Executioner's Katana with seppuku and bleed procced will do like twice as much damage. However, it feels like I'm saying however a lot, but yeah, however, your starting weapon has a white rarity. Any blue or purple katana is going to outdamage this even with seppuku. Now you can just upgrade it to a blue rarity, and it still is going to get you some more bleed, so it is viable, but it's only going to be good and on par with some of these other weapons, assuming you have seppuku used, which doesn't really last that long, and more importantly, it drains your health. And in this game, healing is like the most important thing. You don't have much health, especially early on in the game, and you don't have many flasks. Seppuku is going to drain like half your health at lower levels, and also just take up a lot of your time. Like, this is not Elden Ring. You don't have the luxury to buff 1,000 times before a boss fight. So yeah, basically I just like yapped about this one passive.
It's not Elden Ring. The game is called Elden Ring Nightreign. You sure about that?
Effect for a whole minute, just to say that it's pretty mid. Okay, now for the character skill, Cursed Sword. The deflecting skill for the Executor. This is actually a stance that brings out a completely different katana that you can switch in and out of, so there is no cooldown. And in this stance, you gain the ability to deflect attacks by clicking the block button at around the same time you're about to get hit. Now, the deflect timing is super forgiving. You can click the block button like a whole second.
Oh my god, holy shit, that was very good visual representation.
Before the attack actually lands, and it will result in a deflect. But that's only for the first time. You can't like spam block like you can in Executor or Elden Ring and expect it to work, because it's not. You definitely have to know a boss's movesets and time it correctly. Now, there are 5 benefits that deflecting has. 1, you don't take any elemental damage. In terms of physical damage, every weapon does get 100% physical block anyway.
But like, by the way, this is actually so forgiving. That's actually insanely forgiving.
If you didn't know that, now you do. It also does consume a lot less stamina than blocking, basically next to none. It also does do some stance damage, which from my estimate is about 10 stance damage, which is like roughly 2 katana light attacks worth. Also, after roughly 4 deflects, your weapon gets this cool golden buff that lets you do this amazing dashing skill attack by clicking L2. It does get lots of hyper armor throughout the animation, and it can do just as much damage as a Moonveil skill while not consuming any FP, and that's a purple rarity weapon. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't go as far as the Moonveil, nor do anywhere near as much stance damage. For some reason, this attack does just as much stance damage as a light attack compared to the Moonveil skill, which does about 30 stance damage, which is comparable to a charged heavy. I think this whole golden buff is probably a bit bugged though, as I will talk about in a bit, but the best part about deflecting outside of the low stamina cost is that they count as blocks.
By the way, I was kind of like hating on Yowie for his like approach to the game at the release and the garbage video that he was making at the release, but this is super informative. Like, if that's like how his every single video looks like, then like he actually improved tremendously from being literally a fucking like a rodent of the community to actually being very informative like content creator, which is wow, impressive.
Therefore, you can pair these alongside all the many blocking-based buffs in the game, like damage negation on blocks, health regen, stamina boosting, and best of all yet, you can guard counter directly after a deflect, which guard counters are some of the most powerful attacks in the game due to them being very quick, outputting high stance damage, and good stagger. Now, katana guard counters aren't the best out there because they don't really output the highest stance damage nor have any hyper armor, and no, deflecting before a guard counter doesn't make it do any more damage than blocking before a guard counter. But the deflecting guard counter playstyle, specifically against those smaller enemies like knights, which you'll fight many of those throughout the game, is just incredible. Like, it definitely cheeses a lot of these enemies. And there also are buffs to actually help enhance your guard counters that you'll find along the way. Also, in this stance, you do gain the normal Executor katana moveset, but one, you can't really like do any running attacks, and also it consumes like half the stamina cost, which is just insane because a lot of the weapons in this game, pretty much all of them, consume a lot of stamina. So this is actually really good. Unfortunately, when you are in this stance, you're not allowed to sprint or run, but it can be a positive as well because there are many buffs in this game that give you AoEs when walking, like a Founding Rain of Stars buff, a Frenzy
I'm
Flame
going to leave
AoE,
you for a second,
and
guys. I'm
probably one
gonna
of the
keep on
best ones that I
continuing
found
with the
were
guides,
these
so
holy
since
raids.
some of
Hopefully
you
I
are
still have
probably
gameplay
interested,
for it
yeah?
because it does put in a lot of work.
Give me
but
literally
it like
2
blocks your
minutes.
entire screen, and you're going to need that to actually deflect attacks. Now, unfortunately, that's basically all the positives I can say about it. Because, yeah, there are going to be some downsides. Obviously, deflecting in this game was never going to be as good as it was in Executor or even Elden Ring. Because, for one, in the multiplayer game, the bosses don't tend to focus on just one person. And they also tend to be larger as well to compensate for these 3 players. And larger bosses tend to attack a lot slower and actually knock you further away so you can't punish them, which is kind of what makes deflecting so good in Executor. It does damage and enemies attack quickly. You can get off like 5 deflects in a few seconds, but in this game, you might get like 5 deflects every 20 seconds, and it only does stance damage. But I think the most disappointing thing about this skill is that the katana you use doesn't even get bleed. And as I've mentioned, this guy is the status effect character. Executor is for the status effects. He gets an S scaling and arcane. And worst of all yet, this katana just does less damage than the white rarity katana you start off with. And that one gets bleed and a good skill like Unsheath. It does eventually outdamage that katana at like level 5 or 6, but at that point you can just pick up any blue or purple rarity weapon, it'll do like 50% more damage. And you might think, okay, what about that golden buff that you get? How much more damage is that boosted by? 0.
Alright,
None.
back.
It
I
only
did
lets you use
XQC.
the skill,
Lule.
and then it goes away. Which honestly, that might be a bug. I feel like it should have been giving a damage boost and actually do more stance damage and a light attack. So hopefully that does get fixed if it is a bug. Thankfully, you actually can store this buff when switching out of the stance though. But speaking of stance damage, the weapon itself just does less stance damage compared to a normal katana for some reason.
Oh,
I don't
really?
really know why. Like the entire point of this
I
game-
know why. It's probably using the No, like wait, the poise damage values were increased for the PvP, not PvE. So they just like made it that way.
is to kill things quickly, and every time that I use the skill, it just takes me so much longer to kill them compared to if I was just using a normal weapon. Like, the skill is fun, the deflect is great utility, it synergizes well with guard counters, it can be okay against those end of day bosses that cannot be procced with bleed, or as I mentioned, against those enemies like knights. There are also some relics out there that can help boost the skill,
Wait a second.
which I will cover in a bit, but the katana, for one, needs to get bleed, 2, needs a damage boost.
So it doesn't do bleed? So the skill is... Dude, like, this character has amazing stats, but, like, the skill sounds very underwhelming.
Boost at higher levels to make it at least be on par with blue rarity weapons, and please just fix that golden buff to where you actually do get a damage boost as well.
Some by very
the
pretty
passive
PFP,
and the main
yes.
skill are kind of on the weaker end when compared to the other character skills, but the ultimates though, this is the best in the game. This shit right here
What?
is stupid good. Aspect of the Crucible Beast is a roaming ultimate, which for 15 seconds has you control this big wolf thingy, and it gets like a whole ass moveset. The light attacks are probably the best for DPS, the heavy attacks and jumping attacks are nice.
You're like,
AoEs. You
you
get a
always
roaring
a fairy.
projectile
There is no
attack that
shot
goes
is the
pretty
best
far.
ult in the
You
game.
even get a
Like, what the fuck?
dodge, every attack does high stance damage, and you have like a boatload of poise and health, which is arguably the best part about it. You can pop this ultimate when you're at low health, and it will just give you all your health back and just double it while you are in this beast form. And it'll end up giving you just as much health as you had when you exited the beast form, obviously in respect to your character's max HP. Now, if you do die in this beast form, you will get knocked down and have to be revived. But one thing that you actually can do if you want to like hide away, if you feel that you're in danger, is just end the ultimate ability early, which actually can save you on some ultimate charge too, because when you use the ult, it puts you at 15% charge and then it starts to drain 1% per second. And you actually can end the ultimate early by either clicking the ultimate button again, or if you use the skill, which this skill is a very long winding up attack, but it does insane damage. Like this skill alone could have just been the ultimate because it can outdamage things like Guardians and the Raider ultimate ability. Now, being that this skill actually does automatically end the ultimate, you are best saving it towards the end to like maximize your damage. Like it's not going to be the easiest thing to control by any means, but it's easy enough to be the best in the game. Now, as for the relics and which perks...
That's very interesting. I would never fucking expect that. Like, so, you are a huge as fucking wolf. Like, that's actually, from that what I have seen, not even like super easy to steer. It's very surprising to hear that it's actually so good.
To look out for. There are 3 for the Executor specifically. One of them gives you a small amount of health every single time the weapon like glows gold, which is after 4 deflects, which is like okay at best. You might be able to get like the buff procced a couple times at best in a boss fight, and it will equate to like 10 to 20% of your health back depending on your level. There is another relic that boosts the damage of your stance, but it does drain your health, kind of like a Chaos Blade from the Dark Souls games. It boosts your damage in the stance by 10%, but it drains 10 HP per hit, which doesn't sound like it's much, but if you deflect 10 times at lower levels, that's like half your health already gone. And 10% damage buff still doesn't make it do more damage than like your normal regular katana that also gets bleed. So if they do end up buffing the skill katana, then this relic could be a lot more useful. But one thing you actually can do is pair this alongside another relic that gives you health back for every single time that you block. And conveniently, it actually is 10 HP per block. So does this completely negate it? So if I were to build around the deflecting, those would be the relics that I do use, alongside some relics that can boost like your guard counter damage. And if you are playing in multiplayer, there are some relics out there that have bosses or enemies be aggroed towards you every single time that you do block. Now the last Executor specific relic is one that gives you HP for every single time you roar in your ult, which is actually pretty good.
What the fuck, dude? Like... Dude, he's literally Australian, from that what I know.
Good. I don't really use the projectile much because in most cases I'm really close to the enemy due to like the large health pool that I have. But in those cases where you're fighting like a Night Lord boss that can melt you, it definitely does help. You can like sit at a further distance and just maintain your health. But honestly, the relic perks that I would look out for the most would be the ones that let your starting weapon come with like poison or a bleed skill. Because as I mentioned earlier, a weapon with those infusions is just going to do more status buildup and more damage with the Executor. I recommend poison more so than bleed because it also does give you an arcane skilling. Therefore, it does give you a way to improve that bleed buildup, but just give you poison on top of it, which having more percentage damage in this game is great because enemies have lots of health. There is a boss relic you can get roughly halfway through the game that can boost your damage when you do proc.
Look at that. Poison and rot invincibility increase attack power. Have you ever seen nothing on Revenant yet? Yeah.
Poison, as well as give you a poison infusion. But other than those ones, I would look out for like katana, dexterity and physical damage boosting buffs, or like HP and stamina boosting buffs. But overall,
we're gonna get to Revenant in a moment.
Very powerful character, as his stats and ultimate allow him to output more damage than anyone else, while still being faster and tanky enough to be one of the easier characters to use. I don't think this character has a high skill ceiling by any means. Unless you're stubborn and want to deflect everything in the game, then it can be pretty challenging. But just go ahead and find some dexterity-based weapons like curved swords, katanas, and thrusting swords, hopefully with some status effects, and just go ahead and spam. It'll do perfectly fine in both solo and multiplayer. But that's basically everything I wanted to talk about in this one. I will be making videos like this for the other Nightfarers, so definitely do subscribe for those, and just let me know in the comments which one you would like to see next.
Okay.
Anyway, catch you guys around. Bye.
Bye! Anyway, So, Yoi, very positive content. Like, I actually... Good shit. I am very impressed. Like, dude, I swear to God, my opinion on this guy, like, with the release of Nightreign, is just like, it changes so drastically. In my eyes, it used to be such a fucking rodent, dude. Like, I hated the guts of this guy, like, at the release of Elden Ring. He was doing such a shit content. He was spreading so much misinformation. And that's actually, like, giga improvement. It's like, meritorically, like, straight to the point. Meritorically is not the word in English. Substantively, straight to the point. Very nicely done. A massive glow up, yeah, like, dude, like, from why nobody is talking about this Ash of War is really good. Like, after the backlash, he changed the title, but like, after the, like, he literally was like convincing people that like Phantom Slash is, let's read description again, best weapon skill / Ash of War in Elden Ring Phantom Slash, or like this type of fucking like PvP. Also, like he was doing like a PvP lists. This is like not only PvE but also PvP lists. This is like the rankings of the best colossal swords in the game back in the days that he made. Yeah, like and that was like back in the days when the crouch poke has like a 13 or 14 frames, 13 actually on 2 hand startup, yeah, on the crouch pokes. Like it's this content was so fucking misinformative, so bad, so fucking stupid, and then like we are seeing the newest videos, and like this shit is just well informative. This is just decent content. Well played. Actually very impressive, not gonna lie. Very impressive. Alright. Chase the Bobber. Setting up the live stream. Chase the Bobo is gonna be streaming apparently. Interesting. So Revenant. Nightreign Revenant. Can we have a Chase collab, please? I didn't contact with anyone but G and Waifu. So like the only collabs I have scheduled for today is I will be playing with G and Cleve. Like you guys might not know Cleve. Like Cleve is like a guy from the competitive community of Elden Ring on PlayStation. He's going to be playing with us, and after that I'm swapping teammates. Doing the teammates hard swap. I'm gonna be playing with Waifu and probably with my girlfriend, or maybe someone else, like if she won't want to do it, or like maybe like other circumstances are going to occur. Like my girlfriend actually, like Chloe, is anxious of being bad at the game. Like it would fucking matters. Like everyone gonna be bad at the game at the release, dude. You only playing Nightreign on PC or PS5 too? Elden, that I will be starting with PC. I need to change my motherboard to fit, because like, so I bought myself like a RTX 5080 just for Nightreign, and I need to actually upgrade rest of the computer. Upgrade's gonna come in Monday. And until Monday, I cannot fit the capture card because this fucking fat ass freaking GPU just takes too much space. And like I just cannot fit like another PCU Express card. That's basically like that's why I cannot, like, otherwise I would be probably like playing this game already on PlayStation. 12 hours ago I would start probably. Dude, like, I don't get it, dude. Okay, I'm just going to give you like a little bit of attention, my friendo. Like, why are doing this? You understand that we are coming here and playing video games, yeah? Like, bruh. Like, this is peak retardation. You're coming here and being like, Polak, you hate blah blah. Well, la la, why are you bringing up faces? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, why? Dude, no one fucking... Okay, listen. Big request to you all. Let's give... This is the guy's name. Let's give him a hug. Collective hug for Cuddly Redrum. Okay? Here you go. Like, here you go. Give the gamer some love. So he is going to stop like talking shit about like retarded fucking politics bullshittery, okay?
Co się stało?
Okay, the guy is like...
Who cares about politics, person? Everybody.
Darling. From the bottom to the top.
Nobody cares about Well, I do. Why are you bringing up fascism here? Rian L hates fascists. Charlie G loves fascists. Yumi loves fascists. Still is like I love Trump. Polak.
Okay, darling.
Wait, I am
No,
fucking
enough.
reading.
Enough.
I wanna read.
Okay, you can read here on the side. But please no lonely. Like the gamer is just, yeah. It's like gamer really like he needed a hug, so I asked everyone in the chat to give him a hug. So he's going to stop talking about politics on the live stream that is gaming focused. And everyone actually were so nice to give the hug, so hey, much love to you all. Best community ever. Well played, gamers. That's official trailer. Oh, I heard this one is so bad. Like, we're gonna play Orsel's Revenant, I guess.
Episode of Before You Buy, the show where we give you some straight-up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing. Hey, folks, it's Falcon. Today we're talking Elden Ring.
Oh.
Nightreign. After Shadow of the Erd Tree, the guys at From swore up and down they had no plans for a sequel or any more DLC, and I believed them because that's usually the way these games go. They get a usually excellent add-on, and that's it. Finito. They move on to something else. So, when they announced Nightreign, nobody saw it coming, and nobody could have anticipated what a weird experimental game it would actually be. I think it's important to emphasize what exactly Nightreign is, because I'm still seeing people being like, should I finish the DLC before jumping into Nightreign? And I don't think they quite understand what's going on here. And I don't blame them, because it did take me a little while to wrap my head around it myself. So what it actually is, it's a 3-player cooperative spin-off where you play as one of 8 predetermined classes. You drop into a map that has a limited amount of time to explore, grab loot, kill enemies, slay bosses, and acquire resources and upgrades in order to get strong enough to take on a powerful end boss that appears on day 3. All the while, you have to deal consistently with a closing circle.
Okay, like this guy is basics.
You run friends to play with because trying.
Let's actually go to the end.
I guess to wrap up, I went into Nightreign
nice.
really wanting to like it. I love the idea of a multiplayer co-op focused Souls-like, and I can't say that I dislike it or even that I don't like it, but it just doesn't come together properly. It's both too.
The hugs aren't working. Okay, I'm just gonna give the guy like a hug in form of the banishment out of this chat, like, you know, directly into the hug of the abyss. Eat out.
Too slow and too fast.
Like this is basically that's a problem, yeah. Like gamer got like giga outplayed by all of us, but he's not giving up. He's still going with the retarded troll attempt of oh my god, Hurdur politics.
At the same time, it's too complex for new players. Like it expects you to be an Elden Ring expert from minute one with a very rudimentary tutorial that only explains like the most basic stuff from the game, and too basic for a multiplayer game you're supposed to play over and over again. It is a fun game for the initial few hours, especially if you got 2 other friends to play with, because trying to play this thing with randoms can be real. Well, it's a nightmare. It can get stale super quick. I do think the game represents a very good idea, and if you go into it with the right mindset and a solid group of friends, you're gonna have a good time, but you gotta know what it is, and you gotta want that thing, and to be frank, it could be a lot more with a little more. You know what I mean? I might be being a little harsh here, but for me, Nightreign is it's just a bit of a misfire. I'm not saying it can't get better. From very easily could take this into great territory.
Do you think that like a vast majority of issues that this guy has with the game comes from the fact he's playing on fucking Guardian?
Relatively quickly. It doesn't need like a full rework or anything. And it does have its positives. I love the designs of the Night Lords. The returning bosses are a real nostalgia kick. But the interesting concept and the fun character powers, it's all held down by this very limited world and very repetitive gameplay, which it's built into the core concept, so it's going to be like that, but again, with a few modifications. We're talking about a really salvageable game that could be turned into something, honestly, I even think great. It just needs more work. They need to make the experience something that can vary from game to game.
Oh, I wanted to see like, let me see the block stance here. I wonder if they improved the block stance. So like he has like a half of the stamina. He went into block stance. Block it, block attack. He doesn't block the attack. Unfortunate. Well, I wanted to see like if they actually improved the guard boost, because the guard boost improvements in the blocking stance were fucking like ridiculously bad. Like the guard boost, like okay. So as an explanation, here, Guardian, yeah. You can see Guardian doing the, over here, he does the dash, and when you're holding the block, he goes into that stance. You see, now he's actually in the blocking stance. Special blocking stance, that's a part of his passive. And now, his guard boost supposed to be improved. Like, he's supposed to have more guard boost that he applies to the shield in the process. So yeah, you overall have more guard boost, therefore like it's harder to break your posture. You are losing less stamina per every single block. But there are like 2 issues related to it. First of all, by going into the stance, you are actually, well, fucking yourself over. You're actually like making it so that like you need to waste the dodge amount of the stamina in order to dodge initially to get yourself into the stance. So the guard boost, at least in the network test, that you would get from the stance was equalizing itself with that like stamina that you would lose, and then on top of that, you would have another issue related to the fact that you are extremely immobile in that stance, because you are literally slow walking. So like it was super bad. Now question is if they improved it somehow.
Something that can vary from game to game, run to run. Because it doesn't really. I mean, you could just give us a co-op mode in one of these damn games without any time limit BS. That's what people want. But also, if I'm completely frank, I want them to make this into...
So wait, the guard stance is just a stance, no auto taunt? That's why I'm saying, like, I'm repeating all the time. This character is not going to be good at tanking. Not in, like, the meaning as if he's supposed to draw an aggro in the team. Because he actually doesn't have anything that makes him like really good at it. Like the main thing, like when you are playing MMORPGs, tanks rely on taking an aggro. Like this is their job, yeah? This guy doesn't have it. he's not like his ultimate is the closest thing to being actually supportive, because he can use it to like actually to help like knock down teammates, but frankly Duchess is like very good at it too, and it turns out that Revenant's ultimate is also like instantly awakening like the downed teammates and giving them actually infinite ammo of the HP when they are in the circle of hers, apparently. Like this, like you become just like it's impossible for you to die when you're in the circle, apparently, as far as I understood.
That's stupid.
So like, so yeah, it's this guy like a Berb Guardian is getting outscaled by literally every single character in the game. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, everyone is actually, like, whatever he's supposed to be good at, like, he is immediately losing to the other character that does it straight up fucking better. Like, I don't understand why they are hating this character so much. Like, he's looking so cool and has, like, you know, like, the HP tank is such a, like, it's just a cool concept, but Raider is better at tanking because of his abilities overall. Has more useful like ultimate, all things considered.
Poor Burp.
Berb's ability literally puts you in the vulnerable position, because like you straight up like you cannot control your character when you use your ability. You do like a kind of, and you knock up only small enemies. So like it's very fucking bad.
He killed Lil, bro.
Disgusting. All right.
G9.
Yo.
you go.
Yo.
All right.
G9.
G9.
Are you ready to become a Night Lord?
I will be the best night farter ever. Dude.
I am a creature of the night, but I've been streaming until morning.
Wait, you actually planning to stream till daylight very much?
No. Like I've been streaming for 1 sec. I've been streaming for almost 8 hours already.
Yeah, I have seen like quite a lot of the live stream. Klebe!
Hey.
Yo,
what's
Clever.
up, guys? Good, guys. Good to see you guys. What's up?
Yeah, so
Ready for this shit?
well, I mean, as ready as we can be. Yeah, guys, like quick explanation. I, G, and Cleve gonna be playing together. I'm planning to play with them for like something around like 2 hours. Like then I'm going to jump off and probably gonna play with Wi-Fi. But like honestly, it's going to be probably on par, because I cannot imagine G going to stream like for very long, considering like his. Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here for like an extreme amount of time, but I mean I'll definitely do like probably a little more than 2 hours, but
Yeah, like
I can't wait to play.
You actually cannot wait to play? How was
No, I'm joking.
oh god fucking damn it. How was the PvP session though? Like did you have like any issues like finding people because of the Nightreign being just around the corner?
Yeah, it was fairly dead until I got snipers.
Okay.
Like not that active right now.
Okay, I see. Have you guys seen that like Nightreign received a patch before the release?
I did see that. What was on the patch? I haven't read the notes at all.
Like
Let me
there
see.
is no notes. There is just a general information, but no actual no actual
see.
patch notes. Yeah.
Just a performance. Maybe they're worried about the servers like going a little crazy with the launch. I don't know. We'll see.
But
Hopefully everything goes
Yeah.
well on launch.
yeah, I mean,
Knock on wood. I don't know.
honestly,
We'll see. I guess.
I kind of expect that we are not going to even play together because servers won't work. But I don't know. We are going to
Really?
see.
Eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
That
I
would be really bad if that happens.
I mean, like that happened already. Remember the first
What?
session?
Oh yeah.
The
Somebody
first
told
session of
me-
that work tested.
Somebody told me in chat that apparently you should not update your NVIDIA drivers to the latest driver updates. So I don't know what's up with that, but I guess we're gonna see. when
I
we
am
go-
actually so happy to hear it because I forgot to update drivers. I was like, I turned on the live stream, was thinking to myself, God fucking damn it, I didn't update drivers. Okay, that might be very bad. And then you come
Yeah,
with that
no,
information. Is yeah.
I downloaded it and I was like, is there something up with these drivers? And then someone was like, yeah, apparently it fucks the game up. And I was like, okay.
Oh,
alright,
damn.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I don't know. That was just what one person said. So I guess we're going to see. So,
No, but
but
NVIDIA drivers have a lot of issues these days. Like even for Oblivion, like it's
yeah.
advised
Guys,
to not
it's
use the
up.
latest one either.
It's not.
It's up. Remember, like if you have like your Steam opened and
I
you
need to
s-
close
you
it.
like
you
quit
have
it.
to you have to restart
Okay.
Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
doing
it's
that.
unpacking for me as we speak.
All right.
So I'm like pretty blind going into this. I don't know how. I know Steel, you were covering a lot of it, but I
Mhm.
don't really know other than the network tests. That's pretty much all I know about the game.
Oh, you know
And then
pretty
there's,
much
like,
as
some
much as
updates.
me. I
Yeah,
I
you're
am.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
like don't worry about it. So I have here on my Discord, I have general information prepared by my community about, for example, like character scalings, but no like particular numbers, more like just so-called like the tiers, yeah, like you have like exactly like scaling with related to the regular game, yeah, like the weapon scalings, like you have like a E tier, D tier, C tier, B, A, and S tier, yeah. So like I actually have these scalings over here, and I can send you them if you want.
Oh yeah, sure, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
That'd
so
be dope. Yeah.
I'm just going to forward it.
Anything and everything would be awesome.
Um,
I'm unpacking it right now. I'm like,
Yeah,
50%.
same here. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
okay, so
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm going to send you the link to my Discord, to the message, since like there is like
perfect.
information about Revenant added on top of everything.
Ooh, this is fancy. This
Uh,
is nice. All right, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll save this to my desktop. This is dope. Let's see. So Duchess, I think I'm gonna go. A lot of people are eyeing the Executor as like the solo run character. I'm thinking I might start with them, but I don't know. I kind of want to try the Iron Eye just because it seems kind of interesting. What do you think you're gonna start with?
So like I definitely want to give a try to plenty of characters. I definitely like for our sessions. I definitely want to give a try to Iron Eye. I don't want to try Executor because Executor seems pretty bad in the multiplayer. I would
Oh,
say
really?
like yeah, I would say it's like a tailored character for the solo runs, if anything.
Okay. So
I'm-
more of a solo character, less synergy.
Yeah, I'm probably
kind of
gonna play
thing.
some Wilder.
Nice. Raider looks kind of unga bunga fun.
Yeah, like I definitely want. I don't know, like if we're going to do it together or like maybe like later, like after the initial 2 hours, like maybe tomorrow or something. But I definitely want to take some people to do the like triple Raider squad, just so we can use the ultimate.
Poise through everything.
No,
Yeah.
even better. I would
Okay.
love to use the ultimate of the guy in attempt to block bosses, like to
Oh,
cage
is that
them.
the thing with the cylinder? Like the giant thing?
Yeah,
that
you
rises out of the ground?
you have that rock like growing out of the ground. I just want to use it like to completely immobilize the bosses. Yeah,
Right.
Like you trap them in it? That's
yeah, like to
hilarious.
trap
Can you
them
make-
in. Like that's my idea. That's what I want
That's
to do.
awesome. Can you put like can you stack them? Can you put like a raised ground on a raised ground and on that? I don't know. That'd be awesome. All right, I just got the game unpacked. I'm gonna launch it now. Actually,
Yeah, same.
Here we go. Grab a controller and kick back. Steam says, okay, fine. I'll play on controller. Fine.
Oh, easy
have to.
anti-cheat, enabling itself, fantastic. My favorite anti-cheat
Oh,
ever.
good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, is this gonna be? I'm really curious how the PC edition's gonna work. Apparently, the PC edition works pretty good from what I've heard from reviews. Better
Oh,
than
really?
Launch Elden Ring. So I don't know.
Wait, let's see
I'm
here. one sec.
jinxing this a lot. I think. I hope I don't. I hope I don't. At least.
All right, let's
Okay.
see.
Accept. Yep.
Let me change the game on YouTube. One sec. Can I actually do that? I don't think I can. Okay, it's okay.
You can.
Just image quality.
I can?
You have to go into the into the schedule and then like follow further. The same way like you would be setting the new live stream, yeah? You just clicking on that and then like you click edit, and then in the edit you can actually put the new game in.
You know what? Just for the sake of having two different streams, because this one's already 8 hours long, I'll just close this one and start a new one.
Okay, up to you. Cross region.
So YouTube viewers, I'll be closing this and restarting it. For those who are there on YouTube. Let's click end stream. There you go. Okay, and then schedule stream.
Unfortunately, there is no new options like whatsoever, dude, in the menus. Like everything is the old thing. Like everything looks like basic game.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off motion blur, but I think everything else. I'm gonna try running at max and then borderless windowed because I've been having problems with like full screen games recently. I don't know why. They just run worse than borderless windowed. But I've got.
I mean, this one you definitely want to play on the borderless because like unless you have like only 60 hertz monitor.
Yeah, no, I've got a high frame rate monitor, so I'll
Chat,
be doing borderless.
Remind me what is the optimal advanced settings in Elden Ring? Like global illumination, if I recall correctly, to medium. Grass quality also probably to medium. And I assume the effects to low, and everything can be on maximum, yeah? Limit mouse movement, so that's interesting.
Discord call. There we go.
Oh. Sorry? Auto detect off, okay. Resolution, I'm gonna go higher. And what is ray tracing options?
Oh, they got ray tracing. No more updates for ray tracing.
No. If there is no ray tracing right now, they are going to have to implement it to the game. It's a very important aspect of gaming, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't play my video games without ray tracing. No, like, there is no ray tracing. Like, what the fuck? Cool!
Okay.
Oh, there is no ray tracing.
Let's just redo this for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I need to change quickly, like, title on the YouTube stream. $15 DLC for ray tracing. Oh, dude, that would be peak. That would be peak. Alright, so...
Give me 1 sec. I'm almost ready. I'm just resetting up the YouTube stream. There you go. Okay, YouTube is back. Let's just double check.
Also, like, kind of forgot, but yeah, thanks a lot for subs. I have noticed just now that I missed some. Thanks, Melly. Thanks, Huggy. Appreciate that, gamers. All right, let's jump in.
Okay, close that.
Yeah. I'm ready when you guys are.
Yep, give me 1 sec. Almost there.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, so everything's set up stream-wise. Let's launch the game. Should work.
Uh-huh. 30
Player name.
Okay,
Oh.
that's pretty cool. The intro is locked at 30 FPS. the initial cinematic is
Oh
locked.
boy. Part of the cinematic quality.
Oh, and also like 1% lows of 24 FPS, amazing. Starting
Okay,
good.
it's not starting for me. It gives me a wide screen and then back to desktop.
No.
What?
Oh shit! Really?
Let me try put this into like out of the Windows security, like put the
Okay.
whole like folder like as an exception.
one,
Let me
yeah.
try that.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna mute myself for a moment and just like gonna finish the intro to see like, you know, on my own
Alright.
the things.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, chat, it's just you and me now. Let's become the Wilder. And we're gaming. So like... Starting at the Church of Marika, 1% low, pretty disgusting one, uh-huh. Like, can we actually walk up the things? Yeah. Alright, let's just go in. How was the performance? Well, you see in the top right corner, like, there was like another 1% low, like, pretty bad one. Turn on VSync? I probably wouldn't want to do that. Ah. You know what's pretty interesting? The CPU's usage is actually through the roof. It's like 80%. I wonder if there are like just shaders like being loaded in the background or something, but yeah. Turn on frame generator? There is no frame generator in this game. Anyway, using the map, every area has the number of key locations. Key locations may be protected by enemies or traps, yeah? By exploring the field, you use the track of the key location, blah blah. Okay. So like, we can see the map. We can place destination pins. And switch to detailed view. And oh shit! Hi. What's up, gamer? Anyway, yeah, we can mark the pins. Okay, you can like do the running attacks out of the search sprint. Oh, whoop. Whoop. So like, you can do running attack out of the hook as well. I really would prefer to have like a normal moveset instead of like the new one on the Wilder. I would say it doesn't feel very good. Maybe like one-handed feels better. Alright. So, that's a climbing tutorial. That one we know how to do from Sekiro, since it's literally the same system. Asset of the Tryhard Castle. We got the random drop. I don't know what did they just... Oh, Catars. Oh. Oh my god, dude, they... Oh my god, they fixed the hard swap exploit. Holy shit, they actually did it. The hard swap exploit is gone. Okay, never mind, it's not. Okay, it's so weird, dude. Okay. Like, this menu is gonna take a moment to actually adapt to them. I just wanted to crouch attack Lule. Nah, it's working just fine, it seems like. So, we got Horfrost Stomp. Skills! Okay. Use the Al2 to use the skill. Yee! Whee! Wait. Like, this is newest patch, but like a follow-up attack seems slower? Am I crazy? Well, no matter. Camera turning speed when you're in the search seems slower than in the base game, by the way. Very oddly specific. Aha. Good shit. So. Got this. We can R2, okay. Got a teammate down. So they actually introduced bots apparently, but like we cannot actually play with bots in the game itself, which is interesting that they went with such route.
I have thee now.
Hi.
Tell me. To thy ambition.
The 1% lows are pretty bad, dude. Like, holy shit.
Who dare?
Aha. Well. That's very unfortunate. I will die here. All right. Come on, gamer. No. Oh. So we failed Giga Time, but honestly, it's pretty bad. Like I have like actually drops, dude. That's... we're gonna have to do something about that. Like, even now when I was transitioning through the menus, like, it actually, there was an issue of... of, like, a small drop.
But to no avail, for thou art in reach of my sword.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, another one. Yeah, like there is like serious issue with with me just like dropping fucking like frames over and over. Aha. Yeah, it makes the gameplay like very unpleasant, dude. It's hard to like actually prepare like dodge stuff because of it. Yep. We cannot switch to the console tune. Balatro has no stutters. Well, that sounds like a good plan. Just swap to Balatro. That's not good, dude. We are on RTX 5080.
Long, long ago,
I'm kind of worried about the gameplay now, like of the actual game. It might be very bad.
the lands between were visited by a great war. The Shattering, as it was known, destroyed order itself.
Stop Steam.
Drawing forth in time an abomination. Thus fell upon us the night. Now,
Wyvern, what's the
reigns
lossless
harried
scaling?
legion, threatening to wash away its very history. The Night Lord does not rest. As it ravages the lands between beyond recognition. But there are those who would fight back. The Nightfarers. Brought together by happenstance, their commonalities are but few. No shared station, era, or even purpose. Yet together, they are bound by a will. The will to cross the endless night and fight on. Till every shred of their being is ground away. Alas, the curtain may be drawing to a close upon this world.
Download more RAM? That sounds like a great idea.
You are awake. I know not why, but once again it has happened. So be it. Condemned, I welcome you to the Round Table Hold. I am the priestess, the voice of your formless master. You were chosen for your potential to vanquish the night. The Night Lord is a living cataclysm, bent on laying waste to the very land that anchors us. Unless we bring its end,
Fucking
our
another
world
frame
will
drop, dude.
be
What the
undone.
fuck?
And for this, I need your help.
Alright. So, let me actually set it up real quick. I'm gonna put everything on medium. Motion blur to off.
This is a hidden refuge, a place where warriors gather. Rest assured, though it is in disrepair, you will be safe here. We even have a caretaker. He might strike you as odd, but he is worthy of trust. Speak to him. Speak as you...
What does our formless master have to say?
This message is for you. You will hear it often. Seekers of redemption, on the third night, this land will fall. Band together and prepare to claim the life of the Night Lord. That is all. Oh, regrettably, I have no means to fight. It might strike you as presumptuous, but I am in need of your help all the same. Speak as you... I await you.
It's like, this is Duchess or not at this point? I thought, like, you know, like people were... Oh, boyo.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold, brave champion. I am but a humble attendant, here to serve your needs. I am told that each of you has committed a grave misdeed, but I beg to differ. You aim to preserve this very land, and that is no small matter. Indeed, it is an ambition. I've spruced up by all means. How are you faring?
What explains your
You wish
appearance?
to know about me? I began as one among many, a single cog in a great machine of war. But then I was selected for modification, to become proficient in the field of housekeeping. It did not proceed entirely, and I was tossed away, only to wake up here, where I began hardly...
Okay. Nothing here. Very pretty, by the way, that new round table. Oh, kurwa, dude, like these stutters actually, dude, this is actually unbelievable. Very annoying. That's interesting, dude. So check this out. characters that we don't have unlocked are actually Duchess and Revenant. Holy shit, that's actually legitimately crazy how much like a time you have like to party. You like a how does that work? Like you know, like I know that like you can click just L2, yeah? Okay. So now like okay, and that like gives you the powerful attack, I see. Interesting. Getting out of this stance is kind of annoying. Like, it seems like this is actually a huge DPS loss to use this stance. Okay, it's a double hit. Okay, I mean like I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Let me actually just lower that resolution. It just shouldn't like really have any difference, yeah? For the visuals for you anyway. Maybe like increasing that like resolution is actually fucking things up. Nah, dude, like this is bad. Let me actually just turn off like recording altogether. Maybe it's going to actually make things better. Let's see if like if the issues are solved in case of... Jeez. Yo,
Steel.
Jeez.
What's up?
What's going on?
G is, I don't know where he's at. He hasn't messaged me, but I think he's just trying to reset and maybe install a graphics driver. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hopefully it comes back soon.
How is the game running for you?
Great. Runs perfect. Yeah, I'm getting solid 60 FPS.
That
Did you get the Fell Omen fetish?
So like I got beaten by the guy twice. Basically, I have kinda big stutters.
You have what?
The game is stuttering for me. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, huge 1% lows. Like
really?
right.
It's running really smooth for me. I might be getting lucky. I haven't gone into a game yet or anything yet though. I'm not sure where you're at.
Actually, when I started talking to you, like it's actually calmed down by a lot.
It's me. Oh my god. I must be what it is. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me go to the outside areas and I'll see if that's part of it. Are you seeing it more in any particular spot?
G and no, like throughout the entire tutorial I had like a deeps of FPS like 20.
Really?
Oh, okay, like I got another one.
Shit.
So like a G
Yeah.
said in the chat that's still not working. He tried almost everything. He's reinstalling the game right now.
Way. That sucks. Why am I getting lucky here? Hold on. Usually I'm the unlucky one with the PC stuff. Let me look. I mean, I don't think I have anything particularly strange. I have all my all my settings up pretty high. I turned off motion blur, but that's pretty much the only thing I have off. I'm not sure. That's really, really weird. What are other people kind of saying about it right now?
I mean, like, it's nothing really. It's just like people are generally saying that like PC port is actually kind of scuffed on like the newest. I'm
not having any problems personally, but that's just me. Let me see if I can get it to like do some weird shit here.
I think
what
I'm going to do is I can attempt like the driver's gamba like Ivar is saying.
Maybe that's it.
I'm gonna actually try to install the newest drivers and see how it's going to work like, because the game like runs perfectly smooth and perfectly well, like when there is no like the 1% like lows, but then like for example right now I just got the drop to 32 FPS.
That's wild. Yeah, I'm also streaming right now, and I haven't had any problems since I started, so I would definitely give the driver a shot, honestly, if that's giving you trouble, because I just updated it right before getting on. I'm not having any problems at all.
Let me actually see if like I have even like maybe I have the newest drivers installed. Let me actually see. Yeah, I actually do. Those are the newest drivers. Yeah, I actually have them installed. Yeah, those are like newest drivers.
What the hell?
It's
That's
like
so weird.
It says that it's up to date. Maybe that's exactly the reason why.
maybe it is.
Maybe that's the reason why.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really, really weird. I wish I was kind of. Well, I'm glad I'm not dealing with issues, but I kind of wish I was a little bit more. Let me do a little look up on what people are dealing with and how to deal with it here.
What CPU does still have? Like, so I actually have kind of underwhelming CPU because it's like 11,700 i7, but
I see. Yeah, I have an i9 13th gen Intel.
But honestly, that's like it still should be okay. But whereas comes to GPU, it's like 5080, which supposed
you
to
have
be
5080. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy! I did not know you had a 5080. That's crazy. Yeah, I have a 4090, but yeah, that's I don't know. I feel like it should be working on the 5080. And then I think G also has a 4090, and he's also having problems, obviously. Man, what is usually I'm the one dealing with PC issues here, but the game's just like constantly. You said it was giving you a lot of problems in the intro area. That's really, really weird.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. Yo, sorry guys, what's up? Test chainsaw? Okay. That's in this patch, right? Hey, what's up, Chase? Let me really quick try and help Steel and G here with some Googling here. Nightreign. Nightreign PC. Let's see. Frame drops? You're doing a lot of frame drops? See here.
Frankly, I might just.
Is there a way? I literally just looked up a post that says the devs have warned about the latest graphics drivers updates. Is there any way to revert a graphics driver patch? I have no idea.
There are definitely ways, but like.
Not sanctioned ways, yeah. Let's see here. Is G messaging you right now?
Yeah, I actually like I can even go like for like 4K resolution. Okay, it's actually not going to allow me to go that high.
That's really, really weird. I'm The advanced settings. You're doing borderless windowed too.
I restarted the game. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if like the issue is gonna be appearing. For now it's smooth, never mind. As I said, like 1% low just happened.
That's hilarious. That's really weird. It's like going in and out of super smooth. Is it still smooth?
Holy shit, this is actually bad.
Hey guys, we'll get started in just a minute. We're just trying to deal with some technical issues right now.
I mean, like you can go into the game, like.
No, I'm totally fine with looking some stuff up here. Let's see here.
What I'm thinking, like, potentially is just like, if these issues are because of the live streaming for one, in my case, I could like potentially just like do off-stream like content, and that would be fine. Just gonna be uploading the videos instead.
I mean, maybe it'd be worth trying to see what at least it runs like off stream, and if it runs better, it might tell you something. But I don't know, like.
Okay, guys,
it's like a
since
CPU thing.
since like we have clearly issues, I'm going to do it like that. Firstly, I'm going to disable YouTube live stream. Okay, we are going to move. Like, if you want to actually see me troubleshooting, that's very interesting. Yeah, I know. I will be on Twitch only, and once I'm gonna deal with these issues, I am actually gonna start live streaming. If I won't be able to, then I'm just going to release like a videos as soon as possible for you all. As simple as that. And so, like, initially, people on YouTube, I send you on the chat link to the Twitch live stream. I fucked up the link on the first one. Oops. Alright, but anyway, alright, I'm turning off the YouTube live stream, and then let's try with Twitch stream only to see if like maybe dual output is causing these issues. If like we are not going to have these issues anymore on like only one output, then I'm actually just I'm going to either like do some magic with like third-party service that allows for streaming to one output and then splitting the stream into two, or like I'm gonna see, or I'm gonna be streaming only on Twitch, or maybe only on YouTube. I'm gonna decide yet. So yeah, much love gamers from the YouTube, and yeah, I see you on Twitch.